fish on, baby. Oh, he's jumping. He's jumping. Boom. Excellent job.
Look at that.
That's what we came all this way for, is a beautiful Atlantic salmon. American Fisherman called me up and said that we were going to go do a shoot in northern Quebec. I was just ecstatic. I'm always down for an adventure. I knew this was going to be one for the record books. Well, we had a bit of a weather change. It's starting to sprinkle out here. It's really cold, but I'm about to hop on the Nunavik taxi cab up here. Next stop, Delay River Salmon. I knew that it was going to be remote, but that's pretty much all that I knew. It was up in the tundra. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I knew this was going to be a trip of a lifetime. That river behind us is a fly fishing only river. So I'm brushing up on my technique here on the old fly rod that they hooked us up with. Let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, I still got it. Still got it. That's all the fly line right there. So I should be able to get them.
Here on the river, the fishing season starts in June, beginning of June. And from the 1st of June to the 15th of August, you can use flying rods or casting rods. But after the 15th of August, the only fishing gear allowed here are flying rods. You're not allowed to fish with casting rods.
Richard tells me there's a bunch of salmon right there in this little rip. We're gonna be fly casting to them with this little bitty stuff for now. They eat little tiny stuff. These salmon get up to 20 pounds. I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm gonna go drop a line. We roll up to the first spot in the canoe, and I'm just taken aback by the beauty of this place on the first morning. It's so remote out here. There's nothing but trees and wilderness all around. It's drizzling a little bit, and I'm making a few casts right in this little eddy. Oh, fish on, fish on.
Got one?
Fish on. I think it's a little brookie. And then boom, there he was. It was a beautiful little brook trout, my first fish of Quebec. First Quebec fish ever. Let's see what this thing is.
That's a little brookie.
Little brook trout.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so beautiful. Look at him. Not the biggest fish in the world, but a gorgeous fish nonetheless. I was just amazed by the coloration and all the speckles and just a beautiful fish. See, wow, look how they just blend in down there, huh? Gorgeous fish.
Let's go and
Richard, thank you, man.
Get your mom.
Yeah, let's get your mama. That was my first Quebec fish ever. We'll take it. Awesome, man. Let's get another one. Good stuff. Oh, fish on, baby! Oh, yeah, look at him go. That's what we're looking for. That's a big salmon there, buddy. Whoa, look at him go. He's going crazy out there. The fish of kings, they call it. I only made about 1,000 casts in that same place before he hit it, but hey, you gotta work for him sometimes. It pays off. The way to catch these salmon is you really just have to make them mad. The strike zone might only be that big, and you have to put it in there, 5, 10, 15, even up to 30 times in that same spot just to get them to bite. Oh boy, here we go. Round 2.
Let it go. It's not ready yet.
Ooh, it's burning. Feel the burn right here. It's a good burn. I basically made 50-something casts in this one pool over and over again, just knowing that if there's one there, he's gonna make him mad. And on the 51st cast, boom, he hit it. And I set up on him, and this thing instantly went the other way, down current. I knew I had a big fish on. I was yelling, screaming, excited. Quite an experience I will never forget. It's a nice fish. Oh, nice fish. Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
That's a fresh one.
Yeah, right? It's nice and fat. I saw it jumping around out there. Oh, look how pretty.
Yeah,
that's a nice one, huh?
Over 10 pounds.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's what we came here for. This is why we came to Quebec. It's right there in front of me, is to catch one of these monster salmon on the fly rod. Almost got you, almost got you. There you go, do a headstand for me. There she is. Yeah. All right.
look at that.
My first Atlantic salmon ever. Yes. Man, I'll tell you, we
Oh,
traveled thousands of miles to
yeah.
come up here. Great, Richard. Thank you very
Your
much,
first
man.
Atlantic salmon?
Yes, sir. Look at that beautiful
Nice
creature
female.
there.
Every
man.
time I see someone catching their first salmon, it's just like if I was the fisherman myself, you know. I really like that, and I'm sure they hook for life after that.
Beautiful fish.
Okay.
That is what it's all about, my friends. Northern Quebec up in the tundra, Atlantic salmon.
On
Awesome.
the Delay River.
On the Delay River, yes, sir.
North American Fisherman is brought to you by Triton Boats. We take America fishing.
Here in Quebec, you know, the salmon is like the king of the fish, as we call it, and we also call it the fish of the kings. The rivers in northern Quebec are better than in the south because there's not many fishermen on it. Like here, the Delay River, most of the time we catch salmon here. 9 on 10 fishes will be salmon here. This morning the river is a little low, but without the rain we had the last days, that should be better today than yesterday. So we'll see at the end of the day.
After the cold front, the weather cleared, we wake up and there's this beautiful frosty mist over everything. It is just incredibly beautiful. Flat, calm conditions. It was gonna be sunny. I knew it would warm up and everything just felt right. Like the bite was gonna be on and everything was gonna come together. Oh, there he is, baby!
Oh, yeah.
Fish on!
Good.
Oh yeah, I think this is a salmon, guys. Oh, look at
that's
that,
a
it's
salmon. That's
Look
a
at that
salmon,
jump.
yeah, sure.
Oh man! Oh, look at that rod bend there.
Happy for you, Taylor.
They're very
Yeah.
strong. We've worked so hard for these fish. It's been a tough bite the past couple days, but finally this weather's kind of cleared up. It's beautiful out here right now up in the tundra, and it's just salmon are biting, baby. Second salmon on of the trip, and it's even bigger than the last salmon that I had. Just an incredible fighting fish. You know, it did the whole nine. It jumped, it ran, and you know, the thing is too that you have to work so hard to get that bite, so it made it so much more rewarding when you actually got him on. Big boy, he's just using that current. I can't do anything with him right now. He's just going and going. You just got to play him out. Oh boy. Oh. Man, they just do not give up, huh? Look at him right here.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
right in there.
all right.
Good.
Salmon number 2 of the trip.
Yes,
what a beauty,
that's a
too,
nice
man.
one too.
Oh, what a pretty fish.
Yeah.
Atlantic salmon from the Delay River here
Yes,
in the
sir.
tundra of northern Quebec.
Happy for you.
Good job putting me on him there.
Yeah, the secret here is to be perseverant, patient, you know, and try different flies, or, you know, just be concentrated on what you do. And I'm sure you're gonna catch fish. There's no way here to go back home without fish. It's almost impossible.
Oh, I think, there he is. I got another one.
Again?
Oh,
Oh my God.
there we go. Oh man, he's head shaking. Nice fish. I mean, it's only been a couple minutes since the last fish. Ooh,
Yeah,
nice
for
one.
sure.
Oh yeah, nice fish. Let's get him right here. Boom.
Oh,
Excellent
yeah,
job.
Look at that.
Ah,
One
beautiful
more.
fish,
Yeah.
man. This is what we've been waiting for. 2 salmon in what,
Yes,
20 minutes or so?
Just about 20,
Got the
30
fly
minutes.
out there.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous fish, gorgeous scenery. Gosh, this is just, what a trip so far, man.
Yeah. We didn't expect to see caribous this year because the last 2-3 years they were not here.
I heard a little grunt behind me and I looked back and there's a caribou sitting there, and totally unexpected. The caribou were supposed to be 150 miles from here.
Since then we saw I would say more than 1,000 caribou crossing that river.
Everywhere you look down the river, the caribou are just streaming past. And for one, it was an unexpected pleasure and totally just incredible to see these giant animals all over the place. Yes, sir.
Bring it here, slowly.
Another beauty of an Atlantic
Not
salmon.
ready yet.
Oh, look
Oh
at that.
yeah, that's
Oh,
a nice one too.
Nice fish.
Nice 10-pounder.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
went nuts right there. Oh,
Fresh
what a
fish.
just a perfect specimen of an
Yeah.
Atlantic salmon.
Oh, a good
Fresh
12
out
pound.
of the Arctic Ocean there, I guess,
Yeah.
huh?
Yes.
12 pounds or so,
Oh, yeah.
really
12 pound.
heavy. Just a gorgeous fish. We're gonna let this one go. We've got enough for the
Okay.
dinner table. So after an incredible, amazing day of fishing on the Delay River for salmon, we get back to the dock, and right by the boat launch, there was a little cove full of grass, and as we're going in, there was just pike, and we actually saw one really, really big one. God, he just nailed it. Oh, I got him. Oh man. Wow, look at that guy. Beauty, on the fly rod, no less. Oh, what a strike, holy crap. Oh my God, that thing is like a missile coming at my lure there. Oh my gosh, this thing might be bigger than the other one. That is definitely my biggest pike. Giant pike from northern Quebec after a long day of salmon fishing, on the fly rod, no less. Right as the sun is kind of setting, so it's that golden hour, the fish looks gorgeous. There's big and fat, healthy pike right at camp after a long day of fishing. There's the cherry on top of a beautiful day. And threw the fly rod out, and immediately he came and smashed it. Oh, you think he was ready to go? Awesome, that is what it's all about. Biggest pike ever on the fly. High five, cameraman. One morning we loaded up in the canoe to go out for another day of salmon fishing, and I noticed Richard had his rifle in the canoe, and he tells me, with all these caribou around, that I'd have the chance to harvest a caribou for the Inuit guides that are also at the camp here, because they need to stock their fridge for the winter. I was like, oh my God. I was gonna go big game hunting. I couldn't believe it. We're set up here on a little island on the Delay River at a caribou crossing. There's hundreds and hundreds of caribou crossing right in front of us here. We're waiting for the right one. We want a nice small male. It's perfect for to harvest for meat, which is what we want. Richard's up here spotting them across the river. Wait until the right one comes by, and hopefully they'll run right in front of us so I can get a good shot here. This big bull comes right in front of us, not maybe within 30 yards. And you know, Richard says, take the shot, and I load my gun up and I'm looking at it through the scope, but I didn't have a clean shot. There was two cows that were one on either side of the bull, I believe, and I didn't, you know, you don't want to do that if it goes through the animal or you miss or something. You don't want to maim another animal. So I let that one pass, and I was like, oh man, that was my big opportunity to get that caribou, and there they go, you know. But no sooner did that happen than an even bigger bull comes walking out of the brush to my right. I'm like, okay, shh, here he comes.
That's a nice one. Just wait.
My heart is just beating out of my chest. Like I said, this is my first big game experience ever.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Right behind the shoulder.
Ready, Brad?
Yeah, go ahead.
You could see him tense up. I got a great shot at him, and I just harvested my first caribou. What an amazing creature. Wow.
Yeah, nice
They look
bull.
a lot bigger up close.
Oh yes, that's a nice bull.
If there was such a place as paradise, this would absolutely be it. You know, maybe except for the cold. I'm not a big fan of that. The overall experience up here, just not only just the fishing and the caribou and all the wildlife, it's just sensational. You know, I saw the northern lights. It's nothing short of magical, incredible, and really indescribable. It's something you have to come experience for yourself to know what I'm talking about. Oh, there he goes. Let's get him in the net. Still got some fight. Get him. There he is.
Hey, yeah.
Awesome, man.
That's a nice one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. What a great way to end the trip here.